I'm ready to hit the trail.
All right. Excuse me. Well, to pick up from last session. Last session, you continued along that journey along the river and eventually got to the point where you need to hide below deck among some of the goods that were being smuggled. Notably, Cordelia and Prisma found a handful of surprisingly lifelike statues. Don't know what the deal is there, but managed to hide during that infection from the Xanthar Guild, who are the power with the most authority here in Skillport. Though you, with the deal that you've made with Marva, you are going to get some passage to back up to the surface. Let's see. You all headed to the tavern, Guts and Garters, and are aiming to spend some time here while you're waiting on her to get some of the details ironed out, so you can head back up. So you are also, you're able to go and explore if you wish. I believe we left off, a few of you had bought drinks. Not the most amazing stuff, but it works. It functions as intended. And notably, a couple of things you see in the tavern. I got this image up. This is not the exact layout, though it does give like a fairly good indication of the vibe that's on around here. There is on one of the corners, there's a fairly large circular table with a few seats open, but currently there are 4 people sitting at this table, seeming to be playing some sort of game, gambling in some way. And you see upstairs, there's an arm wrestling competition going on, and this Minotaur seems to be the current reigning champion. There's also the bartender, who introduced himself as Boskin. Yeah. Is there anything else? Or what would you all like to do?
I believe I was listening in on a conversation with the Xandra.
Yes. There was a you were listening in with a conversation on revolving around a team of what seemed to be I believe it was included Will, the adventurer that you had encountered in the Yawning Portal before, as well as a few other members who are seeming to be those who are moving goods back and forth between the surface and Skullport. So they're part of the smuggling operation. They're sitting back and having a nice break for the moment. You did hear them mention that they're waiting for Marva to get things finalized before they get moving. Did you want to try and engage with them more, or did you want to leave them for the moment, or who would like to do what?
Oh, I was just gonna listen to them some more and just maybe like nonchalantly scooch toward them, toward their way, or like if I'm at a bar, a little bit closer to them or their direction.
All right. Are you aiming to be sneaky, or are you just trying to, just nonchalantly? Yeah, let's say roll a stealth check.
Let's see. That's
Is anybody else aiming to listen in on this? Try and poke their heads in to this conversation?
Not this. I'm probably going to go try and gamble, but I'll wait till later.
I will probably also be trying to gamble.
Let's go gambling! All right.
I am kind of intrigued, so I kind of want to listen in.
All right. Go ahead and let's say roll a stealth check level.
Give me 1 sec.
I get the feeling we're gonna be best friends.
Like, does she notice me listen? Do you notice me listening in? Who am I rolling the stealth check against? Cordelia or?
Yeah.
No, we just end up
Mostly
stacked up like the Scooby-Doo gang around a door.
Okay, let's see. Stealth.
Cordelia drags a chair over closer so that she can listen. Just Prisma, is just hunched over this chair.
I got a 16.
Looking past her shoulder. All right. And then Cordelia?
Oh, 14. Maybe I forgot to press the button.
Okay. That probably was it. But yeah. You all, both of you, notice as you're getting a few kind of flares now, as you've heard basically what I've shared so far. I think the rules that you and this drow woman looks over to you and asks, "Is there something we can do to help you?"
What, me?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just hanging out here, just enjoying a drink. Thank you though.
The dwarf that's sitting with her kind of looks up and says, "Yeah, so we're just trying to keep and mind our own business while we're at it."
Right, same. I'm just chilling here. I ain't hurt nobody.
Actually, roll something.
I sense they're trying to tell us something. I just can't quite get
Oh.
my finger on it.
I rolled with emphasis, and that's a double nat 20. Will, the human that you had spoken with before, actually like perks up and says, "Oh, I remember you, Cordelia, was it?" And he turns towards his companion. She and her friends helped me get back on my feet and find my way to you when I had that first encounter with Undermountain. And the other team's like, "Oh," kind of go with recognition. It's like, "Well, thanks for sending him our way. Is there something we can help you out with then?"
Oh, I mean, I can't really think of nothing. You are so welcome. Just,
Yeah,
how are y'all?
This
It's a
is-
nice place.
worked out better. Yeah, cut to like some furniture just like tipping over because it breaks. This is not the nicest of places.
Listen, if a barn was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for us.
I mean, we'll put a pin in that.
I'm assuming that's out of character because
Yes.
No, yeah, that's out of character because
they ain't
Yeah,
heard
I
the
can't
word.
remember the name
Jesus.
of the one D&D god that's supposed to be like a kind of a stand-in for Jesus. What's his name? Starts with an I.
Ilmater, I believe.
Thank you. Yes, Ilmater.
hey Jesus.
Yeah, well, business is, the dwarf says, business has been alright. Are these lots, and he kind of turns towards Will, and he kind of like, just like a head gesture, it's like, Will says, I think they're fine to be trusted with all that. And he kind of says, "Right, well, this is Lightyear's first trek down in Thunder Mountain, but things went fairly well. We're waiting for Marva to wrap up her inventory and her the ending of her shipment, and we'll pick up our batch of goods to head back up."
Oh, Marva. Who's Marva?
Marva is the ship captain that you actually just finished the trek with. She's actually also helping you get your way back up to surface.
Okay, I thought I was being an idiot. I was like, I know this name, don't I?
Nah, you're good.
I think if she'd said that, like if she actually said that, I know who that is.
Yeah, no. Do you want to? Does Prisma say like, "You know who Marva is"?
Yeah, I definitely do it like that. He's that one fucker with the boat that got me here.
The drow is like kind of doing like a shushing motion. "Want the whole bar to know about our business?"
Oh, right. Secret. It's my bad.
Will actually kind of goes and asks, "Well, I guess, how are you doing? What's bringing you down to Undermountain?"
Oh, just checking things out. Kind of got a bit sidetracked, and well, here we are.
Right. Well, I hope this is a good first day, and hopefully it's been profitable for you all.
Yeah, it's been fun. Not really any complaints here.
You encounter any traps or monsters or anything of the sort?
What, me? Nah.
Oh, the fucking time. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, the drow kind of like almost like puts a hand on Will's head and like gives him a noogie. It's like, yeah, we went into a few traps, but he held his own pretty well, and we're looking to make a good way back. Yeah, with the some of the roots being caved in, normal roots being caved in, we're having to experiment a bit more, but all's well that ends well. Suppose.
Well, nice.
All right. Well, we're gonna probably go and Will saying this now. I think we're probably gonna finish our drinks here and probably go and check in, make sure things are ready. Kind of looks between the two of his companions. They can give an approving nod. Says, we'll be here probably for a bit longer, but let us know if you need anything, or did you have any other questions for the moment? Want to check in with more?
So what kind of cargo are you in the business of trading? Curious. Like, what do big ports like this, honestly, what if they send out? What if they send in? I'm from a small town, you see.
Definitely not what a cop would ask you. A guard
Roll
would
an
ask you.
insight check.
Yeah,
Roll an
boy.
insight check.
Okay.
I think
You're
this
not
is
gonna
also like the second time she's asked this question.
Is it? I'm sorry. The raccoon
No, I
wizard
mean-
has appeared there.
No, I mean, you asked this, I think, to Marva as well. She had a similar reaction.
Well, you never know. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at
No,
remembering.
you're fine.
But that's a 21 total, but nat 20.
With due respect, it feels in character for Cordelia. But you said, what was the total?
21.
21, nice. Yeah, you definitely notice Will looking a little confused, and the drow and the dwarf are both giving you some major side eye while taking a sip of their drink. And the dwarf kind of puts his down first and kind of looks over to Will and says, I thought you said that she would keep her mouth, wouldn't be crying all that much.
And she just has like the
He just
cutest,
kinda shrugs.
dopiest smile on her face. Like, this is just an innocent question.
I'm just taking a strong sip of my drink right now.
Will kind of perks up and is like, we're smugglers. We smuggle things to and from the city. Mostly to, from it sounds like.
Ooh, what kind of
I
thing?
think that... Okay, seriously, are you a cop?
No, I just seriously
Are
do
you
not
the
know
one?
how big cities are. Listen, it was exciting if we got dried peaches in at the general store. I'm just telling you what.
The drow kind of like chuckles into her drink and she says, yeah, we got more exciting stuff than dried peaches.
You mean you got dried pineapple too?
Oh,
She kinda
sweet
looks
innocent
over at you.
mother.
Yes, we have lots of dried fruit. That's what.
Please tell me you have got some of those delectable things. What are they called? They grow way down south. They're called oranges, I believe. Yes, oranges.
The dwarf pitches in. It's like, I see. They sell oranges up top fairly regularly. Do
Ooh.
you not know what a smuggler is?
Well, it sounds like a word that somebody, like if I were to say what a smuggler sounds like, I'd say it sounds like somebody who like slurps their beer like really loud, like smuggler,
Yeah, Will is just like kind of like face palming a little bit and like trying to avert the gaze of his two companions.
Listen, if
I'm
she
committed
just
to knowing
seems
these
dumb
people.
enough, then it might work.
But when does the acting start and when does it stop?
I really don't know, honestly. This is why I'm bad at characters.
Okay, I'll ask this. Does Heidi know what a smuggler is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I played Nancy Drew, Deception Island, and they were smuggling in furs. I know what smugglers are.
Tyler, were you going to say something?
No, everything cut out for me for a second. Last word I heard is, "Do you know what a smuggler is?" And she said, "Yes."
She does. There is hope.
Okay, then we're good. We're good.
All right. Roll a persuasion check, Heidi, or Chris, not, or Heidi, Cordelia.
I will answer to either of those names. Okay, ooh, that's gross.
Hi, Delia.
That's the
A
name. Write it
6.
down.
6.
Yup.
The dwarf in this group is going to look over to you, Prisma. I don't suppose you want to enlighten her?
No, I'm kind of having fun watching here. Sweetie, they're smugglers.
Listen, they told me that.
Do you know what a smuggler is? What they do?
Well, I mean, it could be a variety of things, I gather. But you may enlighten me if you like.
Oh. Gods of the stone, give me strength. Smuggler. A lot of places, a lot of cities in particular, have regulations around the sort of things that they allow to be brought in. But there are a lot of people in those places that still want those things that aren't allowed. We provide those people with what they want.
Well, that's awfully nice.
I suppose it is. He kind of looks over to the drow and says, "Hear that? We're nice."
I think I go over and whisper in Cordelia's ear. They get anyone, anything. Anyone. Good, bad, Southern, Yankee, it doesn't matter.
Those things
They're smuggling cotton to the north. Them dang Yankees.
The implications
Dixie
behind
starts
this.
playing in the background.
I half expected you to use moonshine as like an example of what a smuggler is.
I don't
So you
think
know
there's been a
NASCAR?
prohibition. I don't think there's been a
So
prohibition.
you
in
remember
Faerun.
how NASCAR got started? It's a lot like that.
Ooh.
But he does like whisper
I
it,
feel
but
like
in a way that
glossing over
everyone
the
can
most
hear it.
important
I
part.
think that they're trying to tell you that they can get you things that you can't normally get, i.e., oranges.
That is fantastic.
We the draft pitches it now. We don't actually trade oranges. That was a
But you
joke.
could get anything.
Well, we can get anything, but we leave the and she kind of like shrugs a little and says legal things to the traders that go along the main. What we do is a bit more unregulated. You can still get oranges in this. That's what you really want. But we spend our time and resources with others.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what kind of people buy your oranges? I mean, stuff.
They kind of again look at each other, and the dwarf pitches in. Those in need of it, and that's all we can say about it.
So like
We're
charity?
not
That
a-
is so sweet.
Yes. Charity, except we get paid.
Oh, cool.
I think I'm gonna pause this conversation. I think I'm gonna
Very
hop.
good.
Let's hop over with Othronus and Celia. You mentioned interest. Well, I guess to start, let's put you back over at that table. The other two have stepped away. See a couple of things of interest. What do you like to do? What are you two talking about?
Well, okay. Do you think we decided by ourselves to do the gambling thing, or did we just instinctually look at the gambling happening and
I
decide to
don't
go
think there
join?
was any real actual conversation happening. I think we saw the gambling and then headed over there.
Like, just look at each other, nod, get up and gamble.
A group of fat dudes
Yeah.
looking at a buffet, they just kind of look at each other, nod, and then go.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you see that circular table, and you see that you see the circular table, and there's the arm wrestling competition upstairs. Which are you two more interested in?
Actually, I'll ask. Gambling first, because I actually would love to give that a try, but I don't want to be too drunk when I do it, because I don't want to, end up naked in another bar fight.
So then, would it be better to do that one first? That way you're not too drunk and you don't start any bar fights, though that would be...
Well, could
Very
I count on you to keep me from getting too
No.
drunk? Like, do the gambling first and drunk and... I'm
You've
even lying
already
a
been
little
drinking.
bit.
Just roll a Constitution because you've been drinking. Roll a Constitution save. Not a
I've been
difficult
drinking
one.
non-stop. I just want to point that
Just
out.
say how
So
drunk you
I'm
are.
not starting this sober. Just making that perfectly clear.
He has
It's
the
roll-
stoic build from Payday 2.
Okay, at 16 on the die, and thanks to my con as a barbarian, that's another 6, so 22.
Trying to. Yeah, you're handling it well. You do feel. You feel it because you've been drinking for most of the day, pretty much all day. But you're handling it pretty well. I'm assuming that was something like being set on the table, but like a water bottle or something. But I thought I heard like a damn it there.
From who? Wait, where?
I don't know whose audio it came from. All right.
Don't know.
So which table are you guys going to?
Yes,
Alright,
Celia will
so I-
100% tell you she's not going to stop you from getting drunk, so.
Well, I'm not telling you to stop me from getting drunk. Just keep me from getting too drunk so that I can't enjoy the arm wrestling later.
No. Because if I'm being
There's
real
a
honest, there is a bit of me that does want to see drunk Orthronus start a bar fight. It's fun.
Okay, then we'll do the gambling first. There's no guarantees on the bar fight. We'll just have to see how the arm wrestling goes later.
Deal.
Oh, I'm going to enter the arm wrestling fight.
And then do the gambling.
Yeah.
All right. Going to the table.
And
Yes.
It looks like there's enough space where you can both take a seat at this table, or you can just have like one person involved. Pool your resources.
do you want to just go back and forth, just swapping seats, or do you want to just both of us go in there?
Do you think you could win if you gamble against me?
Well, I don't know. That's why it's a gamble.
Aha! Get it?
If I,
Uh,
if I knew you could, if I knew I was going to win or if I was going to lose, where's the fun?
in winning.
And
Then
You-
Celia will
Winning.
take a seat and leave an open one for Orthronus, so that way he could also sit.
4 at the table there. And I know I am using a piece of art that Styler you used, but it was also very fitting.
Very cool.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like they're using chips or anything. They're just using coins in place for bets. You see that it looks like they're playing this game with a set of 3 dice. Go ahead and roll a history check. Though add your if you have gaming proficiency, you may add that as well. So if you have both of the proficiencies, it's your roll plus your history plus your proficiency a second time with gaming.
So what was the roll again?
It's a history check, though if you have proficiency with gaming a gaming kit, you can add your proficiency a second time.
Proficiency.
19.
Damn, I should have gone over there just to fuck with their gambling. Fuck, never mind.
Wasted opportunity, my friend. Okay, so I have a 0 in, you said history,
Yeah.
but I'm proficient in card playing because I have a playing card set. I am very much.
This is a dice game, but I'll allow you to roll this as well.
Alright. So I can use the proficiency bonus for that?
Yes.
Sweet. 22.
All right, nice. So both of you are familiar with this game. How it looks like they're playing it. It's effectively I think we might have even done something similar in the sorry, in the I'm blanking on the name, in the campaign before, I guess. But basically the rules of this game, and we're actually going to roll, because I think in the past I've done something similar, but we've just rolled d20s, but I want to try something else this time. So you guys can get 2 or 3 d6s, and this is basically blackjack, but with dice. So it's everybody rolls 2d6, and we go around once with that, and then we go around a second time with everybody getting an opportunity to roll second dice. Then let's.
Sounds good.
Icky.
And actually, for a form of initiative of just how I'm going to do this, everybody roll a d6. These.
Do you want us to put it in the chat or just tell me?
Put it in the dice rolling chat, yeah.
I'm going last, which is kind of nice.
That can sometimes be good. Unless I reverse the order.
Oh no, wait, no.
I mean, you are number 1.
I mean, the old switcheroo, you bitch.
Yes. Just roll again. 2. And then what was, you said you got a 1, Celia. What did you get up first?
He got a 2.
I did indeed get a 2.
Ah. You guys both rolled up.
Hey, Cordelia, you want to see something funny?
Absolutely.
Are they about to roll?
I think you're at a different section. We're also going back in time a little bit.
All right. Well, I'll wait until you come back
You're
to us.
distracted. Get out of here.
I'll wait until you come back to us.
Get out of
Yeah,
here,
I'll give it-
disembodied head.
All right. Also, if you get above, I forget if I said this in the rules, but if you get above 12, you bust. And there is an ante that everybody must agree on. The general starting is, let's say, 3 dragons. Though, if you guys, I recommend staying with something like that for first round or 2, but past that, we can see about increasing that potentially. All right.
Like Like, so it's 3 gold dragons. All right.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate penny it is.
Talking about the game or the city itself?
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
we're
conversion
talking
rates, it
about
might be
different
the city
game.
itself.
I mean, probably a copper. Yeah, at some point, probably for the next campaign I'm going to be a lot more intentional about the economy. Because
Oh yeah, no. If you want to get super technical, just make it the instead of a 10 denomination, make it 100. So copper's like the basic money. It's like silver's when you're spending a few hundred. Gold's when you drop in 1,000 on something. So that'll be worth it.
Yeah, because honestly, like, there's very few things that people like do for copper. I've seen like some people like maybe like let's just have copper be $1, silver be a 10, and gold be a like $100 effectively.
Yeah,
That way, like
it helps
platinum's
out when you're
1,000.
getting to like the expensive stuff. Like, a flying ship is a few 100,000 gold. No, that makes sense. 500,000 gold. That makes sense.
Yeah.
$500,000 makes sense.
But then I should probably up the if I was to change it to that, I should probably up the amount of gold in that vault because, I mean, 500,000 is a lot of money. But when you compare that,
make it those
well, actually,
gold
no.
dragons that are worth. No, make them those
That'd be
150 pieces. So it's 3
50
times as
million.
much.
That actually would be like 50 million. So yeah, that would work.
$1 million.
100 million. You can't see it, but I'm holding my pinky to my face.
All right. I believe what we were doing is, I believe with the rules, I think there's an alternate rule set that's a little bit different. But I think it's just, no, let's stick with this rule set, and I might introduce that in sometime later down the road. But since we're just trying this out,
Eventually.
yeah. There's another rule set that's like it's like a baker's dozen variant where you roll like one of your rolls is open, and then you're trying to get to 13, and then you can roll an additional dice as many times as you want. But I think I'm just gonna stick with this rule set, just keep things relatively simple. All right. So the buy-in, the buy-in for this one is 3. So let's see. First person. Okay. And that's her for now. Gets that. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. That was okay. Othronus, it is your turn. So roll 2d6, and then the total is your total.
Okay. I have my total now. Do I need to roll a bluff check to make it seem like I have good cards, or is that something for me?
I don't think this is one where you. I think with the rule set, because I might experiment with other ones, and it might be fun to like try like some of these world dice games out in like a tavern hangout night sometime later down the line, because I did find other ones that could also be fun to try out. But I think with this one, there's no bluff, though I think there might be a way of like we could. I think I'll allow if you want to try and like sway the dice in some way, it'll be a high DC, but I would allow like an attempt to be made to try and like influence the dice. And what I'd say with that is roll 3d6, but you choose which 2 you use. I'd say that there's going to be with that there's a fail DC, and then like above that it's like nobody notices. And then there's a like I think say because I would also say this would be sleight of hand. I'm gonna say DC 16 is going to be below that. Somebody's going to notice what you're doing. And then I'm going to say 21, DC 21 is you're able to do that 3d6, take the 2 that you want.
And
May
you
have
said
just
that
had
was a
something
sleight of
like that.
hand check, right? If we choose
Yes.
to do that? Okay.
So you said, yeah, sleight of hand's not my thing at all. So I'm just gonna keep with the dice I rolled. It was a 3 and a 4.
All right, 3 and a 4. So that's 7.
Lucky number. And I can't
And
bust
then-
above a 12. So I guess next round I'll see what's up.
All right. Grant's turn. Okay. Oh. And then Celia, it is your turn.
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1 for the dice.
Yep.
5 total. All right.
Yep.
So now it is. We're going back to the top, and we're seeing who's going to roll again and who's going to bust. Right. So, Lorelei, it's Drow. Ooh. Okay. And then. Okay. Othronus, you have a 7 currently.
Yeah.
It is your opportunity to roll again. You can roll again, but if you roll a 6, you will bust.
And we're in.
And it has
Mother.
rules for how the pot works.
Ew.
Everybody. Oh yeah. Did you roll 6?
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, 8 total. All right. Then let's 10. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then Celia, you are currently at a 5.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Sometimes it's
Oh.
easy.
Oh, that's a 6.
All right, that is an 11 total.
Solid hand.
All right.
And then, just to make sure I understand this, is this something where the entire table knows where we're at currently? Or is it not revealed yet?
I'm gonna say, because honestly, with the rules, I'm not certain why it was hidden, but I'm gonna say with this variation that they're doing, I might change this for other variations in the future. I'm just gonna say from now on we're gonna do this where it's open rolls. I think that makes more sense for a game like this.
Okay.
Then
Then I don't need to
announce
contain
that
my
everybody
excitement
in that case.
Perfect, yeah. Then I don't need to contain my excitement because everyone just sees that now I'm at an 11 total, which is pretty good.
I will say, because we weren't announcing them before, but I am changing that now on. You did see, you're currently in your human disguise, if I remember correctly. You still have,
Yes.
I think we said it was right about an hour on that. The drow woman, who was the first to roll in this, she got a 12 on her second round of rolling.
Oh, then I wouldn't have rolled again then, because then she would automatically
Yeah.
win, no?
Yeah, no,
it was
if we saw that
seeing-
she immediately won, then it kind of kills them. She rolled
well,
a straight.
seeing if any could match and then split the pot with her.
You know,
Yeah,
if
but
I
then
had
after
done the
the-
shot at 12, I would have folded.
Yeah, after
I
the
would've
first
just
round, it
folded.
would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
move
I'm
on to
gonna
the
say
next
for this one, let's just split, and you guys can keep your gold. They'll say that was a practice round, something along those lines. All right. I'm gonna keep same initiative just because rolling every time seems like that would be exhausting.
Sorry, I'm still hung
I
up on the
rolled
fact
and-
that Celia said she had excitement to hold. I don't believe that.
Listen, gambling's fun.
Of course it is.
I don't deny
I'm
that.
going to
I
take
just
the-
deny her feelings.
let's go gambling.
I'm not like saying it's not true. I'm just saying I don't believe you.
You know what? That's fair.
This is fair.
Okay, I'm gonna take the. You said it was 3 gold for this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a practice round, partially because this is
I'm
just
gonna-
the first round we're doing this in game or out of game.
I can. I'm gonna grab. I don't know. There are barmaids like coming around getting drinks, or is it just at the tavern?
There's like one that's kind of going around.
How much is it for for like a round of drinks for our table?
Oh yes. There's you here. Let's 12 silver.
I'll just put in the 3 gold that I was gonna put in that we like said was practice round. Let's just open a tab and keep them coming. Let me know if it needs more. I'll just
All right.
hand her the gold and just order up a drink.
All right. I mean, technically gold and 2 silver. It's fine. All right. The others at this table kind of nod approvingly. I also did put art for them in the channel.
I
And a
noticed
side
just
note,
asked what these were.
they should be. Lorelei is the drow woman. Svent is the green dragonborn. Exciting is the tiefling. And Grant is that human. From the older end. Yeah.
I get a very like distinguished, but also a little hardened Sidian vibe from the human drawing.
That's very fair.
I'm gonna be honest. One, I mean, I should share this as well because I know you're very much into this one, Crystal. But I finished the second season or third season of Overlord today.
Woo!
Nice.
That's my phone soon. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm very much imagining the voice. I forget the name of the butler that's prominent in season 2.
Sebis.
I'm imagining Grant has
Seb?
that very same voice.
Okay.
Sebas, I believe.
Sebis, yeah, it's Sebis. Although I gotta ask. Now you said you finished season 3.
Mhm.
Did you catch the OVAs and have you read anything of like the manga or like the original novel?
No, I have not.
Like whenever you have like a long trip or something to do, you can look it up online. It's all audiobook. That's like how I was able to get anywhere near close to
really?
the novel because it is long.
That makes sense.
But yeah, no, it's a good read.
Nice. Stumbling his way into taking over the world. Tale
I know.
whistles.
It's like, you know what? This world looks pretty. It's like, you know what? He means we need to take over the world, guys.
Oh, just all the subordinates, like, constantly, it's like, oh, this was your plan, it's brilliant. It's like, yes, that was totally my plan the entire time.
I can't wait for you to get past it because that thing with the Emperor was just the most unintentional like piece of art. Just and it gets better because like you're almost at the part where the new movie came out too.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling for the next round. Before we start, Grant actually asks before we start, the two of you had seemed interested in upping the ante. Did you have something in mind?
Sure. And I just put down a small bag of coin.
No.
Celia face palms.
Are you
You're
just
not
putting your...
stopping me,
I-
so I'm doing this.
How much are you putting down?
50 gold to
'Cause they
start.
also-
Let's
They also
start
have
with
to-
10 gold. 10 gold. 10 gold is good.
The dragon here spent is like, ooh, 50 gold might be a bit rich from my blood.
Let's do 10. 10 gold. 10 gold to start as a new ante.
Big spenders, I see.
There's a small, there's just a flicker of disappointment.
Maybe we'll get up there eventually.
I mean, you want them to stay.
All right.
Exactly.
So-
Think of it. They could win this. And I hold up the bag of coin again before I pull out 10 gold and put it on the table.
There's a couple of them that are a little, okay, well, these are big spenders. A little bit on edge with this 10 gold ante, but are gonna get going. Ooh. Lorelei rolled a 10 to start off with. Another 10 from Spent. A 7 from Exciting. And Othronus, it is your turn.
That.
Oops.
Four.
You just roboted really hard.
It's too rich for Athronus to split too,
Okay, how about now? Anything better?
That's better.
Oh yeah, I thought you.
Awesome.
I thought you
Okay,
skynetted for a bit.
2 and a 4, so 6.
Six?
No, I
Alright.
fought him off.
All right. And then it's Grant. Ooh, another 10. They're rolling a lot better this time. Celia.
A 4 and a 5 for a 9.
9. Pretty good still. All right. We're going to go back to the top. Lorelei stands. Let's see. Svent will stand. Exciting is going to roll. Got a 1, so he has a total of 8. And Othronus, it is your turn. You have a 6 currently.
Ooh,
Rolling
that's a
the
5,
six.
so...
Ooh, not bad.
Now I've rolled a 5.
5 on your last roll. That's a total of 11. That's pretty good. Grant. Let me roll to see what Grant decides to do.
So 11.
Okay, yeah. Despite having a 10, he's going to risk it by trying to go for a 12. Oh my god. He rolled a 2. He got a 12.
Ah, that bad. Bastard.
Ooh.
Actually,
honestly, there is-
I don't know, would this be a sleight of hand if I kick the table? If I can get it?
Can I assist?
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know what he was going to roll unless you wait until it's landed.
And then a gentle nudge, and then suddenly the 2 changes to like a 1 or something. Or better yet, like a
Didn't
5.
do that.
Yeah,
Why?
I will.
It's like a game.
I will allow. I don't think I'm going to allow the help action with this one, but I will allow whoever has the higher sleight of hand to try and roll a check here.
Celia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, and I'm going to just roll this. All right. You managed to get away with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll again, and whatever it lands on, that's what it's going to be. So, basically disadvantage. Oh,
One of us has to learn
3.
Invisible Mage Hand. So we can just like Qui-Gon Jinn this with the dice game and just make it look like, oh, Yeah, we win.
A 3, so he now has a 13, so he busts. All right. He looks down at that, frustrated. Thought I had it there for a minute. All right. You're up next. And he hands the dice over to you, Celia.
A 1 for a 10.
10. All right. Thronis, you win. And let's see. With
Yay!
6
What do I
competitors,
raise?
you win 50 gold. Celia, you lose 10 gold.
Yep.
Unless you're going down to 40 and giving Celia her money back.
No.
No.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
wouldn't accept it.
So noble.
I don't need your pity money.
I mean,
That'd be an insult.
Insult to the game.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pause your gambling and jump back over to Cordelia and Bisma. See what they are up to.
Ah,
So they're teaching you, Cordelia, about what a smuggler is. What are the two of you doing? We're up to.
Well,
I'll go back to my question. Hey, you want to see something funny?
absolutely.
We'll say.
Is there any other dice game?
over there?
Is there any other dice game besides theirs?
Currently, there are no other dice games that you can see.
Damn.
There's the odd other patron or two, besides your table and the gambling table, and it seems like there's something going on upstairs with a few people, but it doesn't seem to be involving dice.
Oh, but it's the arm wrestling thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he tells her, like, he takes a giant gulp from the remaining amounts of his. What was it called again? Worm what?
Worm whiz.
Worm swill?
It describes it as swill, but it's called worm whiz, which
Worm what?
doesn't sound much better.
Worm what? Whiz. Okay. I
Like
think
this.
I like the other one that I said better. So after he takes his drink, he's like, "Okay, come on, let's go upstairs," and he asks her to follow him upstairs. Herm.
Me to follow you up there?
Yes. Oh, unless you're gonna stay here because intriguing smuggler information.
What is a smuggler? Cordelia?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna get much more information out of these guys. I'll go with you, see what crazy mischief we can get into.
It seems they don't want to spill all the gory details of their smuggling operation.
How dare they?
Hmm.
How dare they do their job well?
Screw you guys. You guys have a customer service number?
No.
It's just Amazon.
No one's told you the most important rule of smuggling. If you're a famous smuggler, you're doing it wrong.
Yes?
That's why James Bond sucks. So asks her to
Even worse
follow.
than a famous ninja.
Oh my god. Goes
I
up,
know.
asks her to follow upstairs. And do I have to sign up for the fight, for the arm wrestle?
It doesn't look like there's any sign-up sheet. It seems like there's just kind of a bit of a small crowd kind of gathered round, trying to see who can take down the reigning champ.
I see. I will ask her. I will tell. Prisma looks over and just, okay, just watch. And he goes up and kind of like politely raises his hand in the crowd.
Yeah, like you're doing this like right after like this figure just kind of like slams down another patron's arm, and then kind of stands up cheering. Yeah, this patron seems to just kind of shuffle away, kind of clenching his arm like it might be broken. But she actually looks up and says, "Ah, what do you want? You think you can take on the champ?"
Yes, but I would need
Maybe.
a larger chair, maybe a table for me to sit on.
And there's a good bit of laughing. I don't think you're that tiny.
Oh, it's the only thing I'm asking for.
You want a table to stand on?
Oh, I need it to sit on.
There's a chair right there. She kind of points to the chair across. It seems large enough for you to sit at.
Oh,
That
no.
way it can be like even.
This won't hold me.
Hold you. You know, you got more meat on your bones than it looks like?
I mean, okay, but if I fall on my ass, it's on you, right?
Sure. Yeah. I think I know what you're doing. The chair should still support you.
All right, then in that case, he'll just sit down. But as he sits down, you see his entire body just grow from regular average size to a very large creature.
Like Clifford.
Very large.
Yeah.
And you see his scales also change from like this light blue to a iridescent color, and just kind of sits down. Can I? Let me see something. This is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, as you kind of grow in size and kind of glow iridescently, a good amount of the patrons that are up here kind of give a oh, like a kind of a mixture of being impressed and also like a oh, this guy's got some tricks up his sleeve. Sorry, you're saying?
Now with that, I would like to stealthily, if I can, use a diminishing function on him.
On her.
On her, sorry, on her.
No, you're good. But yeah, this you're able to apply this.
Do I have to roll for stealth?
I'll say this time at least no. I might change that answer in the future, but she kind of puts her arm up on this table and says, "All right then, you got some tricks under you. Don't hold back now." She kind of gets herself in a ready position for this. Yeah, you do see that you're a little uncomfortable in this chair because it is, smaller than you by a decent margin, but it seems that she is also in a similar sort of situation. Yeah. And how I'm going to say is we're going to do this in rounds where it's a contested strength check. But it's, let's say, change this. Could also be 3. I'm going to say there's 2 positions, and you need to get, you start off in the middle. There's a position to her advantage and a position to your advantage, and then there's a winning position on either side. So if you beat her, it moves 1 position to your advantage. If you beat her again, it moves to your winning position. But if she beats you, it'll move back to the middle position, and so on and so forth.
All right, that seems
just-
all right.
So it's
All right.
the best of what, like 3 in a row, or
It seems like the
Yeah.
best 2 out of 3, or however many.
Yeah, it's basically best 2 out of 3, though it could also be more depending on if there's like a constant back and forth, for instance.
yeah, so like the first to get 2 or 3 consecutive, like you're in the middle, like she
Yeah.
takes you down, and she takes you down again, and knocking you on the ground.
Yeah, 2 or 3 consecutive. So let's see. And I'm gonna measure this in rounds, just in case it does go to like 10 rounds, and your spell does wear out, just in case that does end up happening.
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah,
see.
that's gonna be good.
All right.
She gets a second wind.
All right. I believe you have advantage, since I believe you just cast Enlarge your Reduce on yourself. And then
Yes.
is it a D6 or a D8?
It's a D6 that is subtracted from the number rolled for the
All
next roll.
You have the next roll. All right. Also, she would offer, you want to do this just for the hell of it, or do you want to do this for cash?
He'll,
doing cash.
Prisma will look back at Cordelia and just kind of like, what do you think?
Go for it.
And in a much gruffer and deeper voice, just 20 gold.
Ah, like your style. All right. 20 gold. All right. So, you go ahead and roll your first, and I'll roll my first. She got a 7. Oh, no. 12. No. 9. I can do the proper addition and subtraction.
I thank God for this. I got an 18
Nice. All right.
because the other one would have been a 2.
You move into the advantage position. She is frustrated by that, but she's going to kind of look into you, seeing that you're giving her a good bit of grief, and she's going to rage.
This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good.
All right. So roll again. She got a 24.
Nah, I got a 17 this time.
All right. So moves back into a middling position. You feel her kind of gaining a second wind after your spell there. All right, roll again. Yep. All right. And ooh, what'd you get?
I got a nat 20. I wanted you to go first.
That was a 13. So yeah, moving back into the advantage position on your side. Let's roll again. Oh wait, no, it was 8. Oh no, I did do the 18 properly. The 13 properly. You still got that. Right. That is 23.
I got a 17.
Man, you were just going back and forth. Sorry, was somebody else keeping track of how many rounds it's been? I think that was round number 5.
Are we supposed to keep track?
Yeah, because if it gets to 10, then he loses his spell.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not keep
Yeah,
track.
let's say that was 5 because it was the first initial one, then moved forward, then back, then forward, then back, then forward, then back. Wait, no. One less forward, back. Okay.
Well, let's say that's 5. We're halfway through.
Let's say that's 5, yeah. All right. So we're back into the middle position. Oh, that was a 12 on her end. It really is just forward and back.
I am just messing here. Like, I got a 19. I hate this. I'm wasting all my good rolls.
right. I mean, 20 gold is 20 gold. All right, so back into the forward position. That's that was round 6, and then this is another 24.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Okay. But now it's her advantage. It sounds like.
All right.
All right. Now this is round 7.
Wait. Round 7, right?
Yes.
All right.
She got a unnatural 20.
Nah, I got a straight 18.
Straight 18.
So I think she wins.
Sounds like she wins.
Yeah.
But it was a good, hard-fought victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a slam down. This is a press down. But then she kind of jumps up again and starts cheering. Yeah. Woo! Kind of clapping and hugging somebody next to her. And what is Prisma doing in this moment?
Oh, Prisma? Kind of rubbing their shoulder. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
But he does promise 20 gold, and he does look back at Cordelia and is just like, life's like a lot like a game. There's ups and downs, but the wisest people cheat. And he just walks away from the table.
Before you do, this Minotaur is actually going to kind of level a fist to you, kind of like in like a looking for a fist bump and respect and gratitude. It's like, well fought. Not many give me that much trouble.
Just pound fist and then shrink back to the regular size. Yeah.
Anybody else might give me that much trouble. Send them my way.
Well, give me a second.
At this point, I think we win the plot that we just had.
Like, you know what? Got you, but you better actually be there. And then turns away and walks at Cordelia. You wouldn't happen to want to... No?
Wouldn't happen to want to what?
Arm wrestle her?
Well...
Do it.
And she'll sort of like hold
Yeah,
up
yeah.
a hand of her height, then look at her height, and then she'll be like,
She'll whisper in her ear, remember, the wisest people cheat. And so give me 1 second, because I gotta make sure.
We're about to waste all our spell slots.
Not gonna be ready for the bar fight later, guys. I'm kidding. Or am I?
A little bit of both. And he asks her, do you still want? It's fine, but I could give you a chance to win.
now listen, I am an honorable one. I'll take on the challenge. Fair and square. And she's like standing on her tippy toes on this chair, and she leans over.
It's up. It's like, oh, you want to take a shot at this?
Yeah, why not? Could be fun.
All right. She kind of like looks over at you, Prisma. Is she for real?
Prisma changes into a ref suit. All right, gentlemen.
All right. Did you want to put money on this, or?
No. I just want to do this for funsies.
All right. I am gonna say, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this because I think it's fair, considering that she's 2 sizes larger than you. I think you're gonna have disadvantage.
You know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
If nothing else, she'll be catapulted across the room and it'll be funny.
All right. Strength check.
Okay, Franny, sniff it. Give it good luck. All right, thank you.
This player of life is not wise, but let's see. Commentary for the people.
All right. What you get? Oh man. Well,
That is a grand total of 8.
8. She rolled on the dice 19 and a 20. So with a +5 strength as well, I do not think a 25 is going to beat that. Or I think a 25 will definitely beat your 8. She has the advantage. Go ahead and roll again. So it does not look like she's putting forward like it. I'm almost also assuming like you're like just got a hand around her, like one of her fingers, because they are also bigger.
Yeah, I mean she's got what grip she can, and she is like, considering how she might have to be, she might even be like kind of like lunging with one foot up on the table, and that's where her elbow is balancing. While the other gals can be like the elbow on the table, if you can picture that.
Yeah, she's like full on like trying to get the leverage. Though that probably, in more official terms, that probably would get her disqualified. But she's not gonna hold it against you right now. What you roll?
She's making sure their fists are level, so that's a 12.
12. She actually rolled 3 on the dice, so that's 8 total. So I think partially out of like this surprising sense of resolve that you've gotten, as well as her like not trying to like make things, trying to let you off easy. You actually do get it.
You
back
unknowingly grabbed her finger in like a hold.
Not the whooshy finger
Grace,
hold.
no quitter.
The whooshy finger hold.
Whoa,
You know this hold.
Easy.
All right. Roll again. Round 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a 24.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah, she just kind of moves you back into her advantage. It's like, okay, I've given you enough courtesy enough. All right. Round 4. Roll again.
Okay. Hey, that's a dirty 20 right there.
Oh, nice.
She figured out the hold.
A 12, so once again, you actually kind of surprised her. I think you're putting like your full body into this.
I'm so surprised by this.
Like we see the real country come out of her. You see like she doesn't, like she flexes, an entire vein pops out. Looks like freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just
considering you have disadvantage and she has advantage, this is getting out there.
Listen,
right.
this is not how I expected it to go.
All we do is dip skull man co, Bubby. That's all we do.
All right. Let's this is round 5. Let's give this another go. Okay. Another 19, another 24. Just
yeah, that's
rolling,
a go ahead.
On every other roll. That's a 24.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah. All right, back to her advantage. All right. You doing good there, little one? You got a little red in your face.
She just sprouts a little mustache. I was born ready to do this.
holy shit!
Not the mustache, but she's like the pressure's got her channeling her inner Sam Elliott as best as she can.
Grandfather, give me strength.
One last time.
Like this. If this is Roadhouse Elliot, we're in trouble.
Right, round 6.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
The
Yep,
19.
that's a 6.
All right. She just kind of like taking pity on you, seeing you red in the face. She's just gonna kind of finish this and pin your hand back down to the table. Good fight there.
You are a worthy opponent. Whew. That was fun. Good job. So just pat her on the shoulder like you did a good job.
Standing on the table, patting her on the shoulder.
Yep.
Still reaching up. Oh, right. Well, much appreciated, little lady. If you know anybody that can give me a good run for my money, let me know. Or let him know.
And immediately you think Celia could do this.
Oh hell!
Yes, how did you know? That's exactly what she wants to do, is arm wrestle. Her and her -1 strength.
She would just burn their hand and then they would pull away, like blowing on their hand.
Also, yes.
Arm wrestle, or maybe like a poetry slam might be more her.
I don't do poetry.
She would
Maybe
burn
that's
the
She wants to
poetry.
dance.
All right.
Burning hands.
Let's play
Let's
a
go.
game. It's called Who Makes the Best Fireball? I'll go first. I think Prisma with his pen writing in the air. What's your room number?
Are you asking this Minotaur what her room number is?
Yeah, I'll see what her response is.
She'll ask. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Listen, I have horns, you have horns. Together we could be horny.
I don't know who she's talking to at this point.
Yeah. He kind of just points like at the door, like, yeah. No, it's fine.
Do you have a speak lane?
Do you know
Wanting to
somebody
know
who
where
can give
I
her a
live,
challenge?
or-
Let me roll something here. Okay, no, fuck. Keep rolling even. He's like, you know what? Never mind. Let's go find your friends, Cordelia.
Okay. And she's just cradling her arm.
We'll fight you two.
I'm telling you,
All
it's
right.
Battle of the Minds right now.
Oh God, I mean this in the
Ah.
nicest way possible. I just had the thought of Dumb and Dumber.
Aww.
The two of them. I'm so sorry, Cordelia, but you are Lloyd.
Which one is
Yeah.
that? Is that the one played by Jim Carrey?
Jim?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the other one.
Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound you ever heard?
The thing is,
No,
I
this
can
is
see
the
her
most
actually
annoying sound
saying
you've
that.
ever heard. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god. No, but I think throughout the entire match he would have been doing like referee commentary, but like in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, está ardiente este.
I can imagine.
I'm
For
just-
some reason now, I imagine Spanish is Dragonborn. Just
imagining like him just getting up in both of their faces, like right up to their
No, like-
clenched fists.
no. A mic just descends from the ceiling and a spotlight on him, and he just goes back and forth.
Los músculos, las mujeres, el dinero, todo en un esporte.
This is just reminding me of that one like wrestler episode of the Jackie Chan animated adventure show.
There were plenty of them with like the wrestler in there.
You just opened up like this corner of my mind I didn't even know existed anymore.
Like,
Oh,
wasn't
no,
the
it's always
wrestler's
been
name
there.
like El Toro or something?
It was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
the first time Jackie tried to get the talisman, he dressed up as a wrestler and got bodied.
That's right. Oh my gosh, my library only had like 4 episodes of that on VHS, and I loved it.
I think it's on Netflix, and I don't know if it's still on there or not, but I saw it on the queue and I just instantly had to show all my younger. Because, like, they don't know what good cartoons are now.
Yeah, like
Yeah, a lot of
Flapjack.
this
Loved
stuff.
Flapjack.
Oh,
Flapjack.
I love Flapjack. My warped
No, but
sense of humor comes
I mean, like,
like
showing
that.
them, like, the
I'm pretty
original,
sure
though,
that's
like
the origin.
Angry Beavers, like Vader Zim, Doug.
You know what? I never saw Invader Zim until I met Crystal. That's simply because I didn't have cable though. So.
No, I was watching it at a friend's house.
Crystal, on a scale of 1 to 10, how into Invader Zim were you? And why was it 11?
It actually wasn't 11. It was like an 8. I was into it. Don't get
Fair
me
enough.
wrong, but like I wasn't
Fair enough.
I wasn't one of those girls that had like the girl hoodies or anything like that. Like that wasn't me.
Yeah, that was a
All those
really
girls were
Yeah, I
cringe.
had.
big thing for a while.
Yeah.
It was for a bit, and I like kindly just stepped away from any people who went to that 11 and 12 stepters. Like,
Yeah.
enjoy that. I know what to get you for like your birthday and Christmas now, because they certainly didn't run out of merchandise. But for the most part, I also gently guided them to other shows as well.
You can watch other things.
But like you
It's
throw them
good.
into the deep end instead of the shallow end. Have you seen Ren
I
and
know.
Stimpy?
Oh god, no! There were so many fucking things wrong with that show. I still loved it though.
Anyways,
Definitely watch the compilations of all the twisted moments in that one. Anyway. But yeah, she says if you ever see anybody that might be interested in giving me a good fight, let them know that Rasana Valentine. Yeah, there we go. Is that properly? Looking for a good fight. Oh, you know, arm wrestle. Something of the sort.
wrestling. She likes wrestling. I wonder who else she likes to wrestle with.
I actually need I gotta ask, because when I looked at the art, it almost looked like she had like a bull head as like a mask. Not that she was an actual. It's like they're an actual minotaur, right?
No, she's an actual minotaur.
Okay, because for a second I'm like, that head looks a little too small for the body. Is she wearing like a cow face?
Do kind of see what you're meaning. I tried to find the best, most appropriate like minotaur barbarian. That wasn't,
I'm not gonna lie. A minotaur wearing leather anything is metal as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I know there's some like art of like full plate male like minotaurs that look awesome.
Like they ask, "Hey, where'd you get that?" This is my cousin.
I killed him in tandem myself.
Cordelia, how did you get your armor or not armor?
I don't have armor.
She actually does have another.
I do have. Yeah.
Sorry. You can go.
I'd have to check my inventory to jog my memory as to how I obtained it.
You should have some armor. I remember
Yes.
like checking in. I think like when we were starting back up initially, and it's like, wait a minute. Since when did Cordelia have adamantine plate mail?
Yeah, because I don't know how that ended up there. I was so confused.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you got to be careful with like the item things because you can accidentally put stuff. Because I looked through on items, but if you're not careful, you accidentally add them.
well, especially like adamantine tends to be higher up because
Yeah.
A.
You have to fight the Wolverine for it, and that guy's a bitch to fight.
I know. I was looking through like what a pet and a companion could be, and I accidentally had like, oh, it says here you have a snake and a dragon. No, I don't. I most certainly don't.
Well, I mean, you have a dragon, just not a very large one.
It says ancient dragon. Like, no, that would be a terrible. No, I would die horribly.
Einzel Gone could have an ancient dragon as a pet.
So Cordelia,
Yeah, but
how did you come upon this magnificent long bad boy here? And points to her
rifle.
Rifle.
he knows it's a rifle, right? He just thinks it's just a metal stick.
This boomstick here. No, yeah, I know it's a rifle.
When you said boomstick, I imagined a boom whacker, and I just imagined her just whacking him with it.
Slam! Ow! What the? It's not sensing to you. Where'd you come across this big, beautiful bad boy? You just let it swing around on your legs like this? God.
No, I obtained it so I could protect the family. While Paul's away, especially.
Your grandfather. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I was in the middle of trying to move my cat off of my chair very gently.
No, you're good.
You're pappy. You mentioned that you're.
See, mon capitaine.
She's from the Bayou. That's the only way she would know French, right?
Yeah, that or a first grader, maybe.
But you did mention your grandfather, your pappy. Oh, he knocked some sense into that bitch known as Tiamat.
Yes.
So, Thronis, you feel the hairs on the back of your head begin to stand up just a bit. I'm kidding.
Kind of like.
Have the drinks I ordered arrived yet?
Yes, they
We're
have.
still
And you
waiting.
can nursing them. Yeah, we're gonna jump back to you sometime, but I'm gonna let them finish that conversation.
The
Kinda
worst
like-
service ever.
Boops her nose with his like little claw. I have heard of him from my teacher. She's gotten so big now, it's kind of hard to tell. Was also there to beat the piss out of that bitch known as Tiamat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she told me not to. What was that? Not to fuck up, and I did. So, story, yada yada yada, and we're here now. And then just gives you this big crocodile grin, almost literally.
Yeah, with jagged teeth and all that, like the wrinkled eyes, like.
Oh shoot! I forgot to push the button. Now, who was your master again?
Professor.
Say what?
Pull it back up.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Who was your master again?
So it was a professor. I went. It kind of looks like down a little, but I went to school. So I don't know. It's not really my master. He's more like the guy my parents paid to teach me stuff. I don't.
Right, but what was his name?
Her name was Peleus Irenta. Or just Peleus.
I'm gonna need that down on paper, but yeah, that.
I did send it to you before, but I can send it to you again.
Yes, please.
Here, I'll pin it in the private message.
And oof, this might not be the best. He will grab some like random drink on the table and like you could tell like whatever he drank is starting to hit him now. Tells her like come over here to the table, and he spills a little bit of the drink on the table, enough so that there's a good amount of liquid just within a small area. And then using, let's see, using minor illusions is gonna make it look like a negative or like a black and white picture of his professor, but using the water as the black part.
Yeah, you see Cordelia, this scholarly elven form, female, kind of long blonde hair, actually some fairly big round glasses as well, kind of looking back at that. I do not at this point have an image, but
like
it seems like it's one of the it's the wizard of the party. Yes.
She knows a lot of stuff. She taught me this trick. So she knows her stuff, but I haven't talked to her. I don't even know if she's still back at the school, or the college. But your grandfather knows things.
I know he knows things.
How much stuff did he tell you?
Well, he told me, broad strokes of things, but I didn't really know the whole deep details of some of the darker things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I found these, and she'll take out the copies of the journals that she checked out from the library.
Would I recognize any of this?
Roll a history check with conditional +3.
Plus what?
Conditional +3 bonus.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do conditional bonuses where I think it's something that you would have a bonus to it that's not like specifically just something like a proficiency bonus.
I see.
Typically tied to like your background, but I don't want to give like full-on advantage necessarily. There might be some stuff that advantage, but
so 10 plus you said 3, so 13.
Yes. And then history. Did you have any bonuses to history, or is that a flat roll?
Oh, right, history. So that would be 14. So plus 3,
All right.
I guess that's 17.
Nice. Was it? Are you adding? Is it +1 or is it 14? Is it plus
So
like a +4?
I have plus 4 on history.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
So 17 total. Nice. Yeah, you have heard of these books. I actually rolled emphasis on something. I will say that Peleus, your mentor, basically, like, she had told you a lot of kind of some of the stuff during some of the classes and some of the tutoring that she had helped you with. And she basically said, that is generally regarded as the only first-hand account, though It is, biased from Vistra's perspective. She put a lot of herself into her job.
Well, of course she would. They're her journals.
I think kind of looks at her wide-eyed for a bit before he's like, can I?
I'll say. Okay. I think it's up to you on whether you've read them before. I'll let you kind of determine that.
No, that's why. May I see these, please?
Why does he sound like Ka trying to get Mowgli to trust in me?
Trust me.
Can I roll an insight check? Okay, when you go please, would no.
I mean, you. Yeah, with insight checks between players, that's up to you guys.
No, he's like, I would just really, I am looking for something, and I would appreciate if I can see these.
What kind of thing are you looking for?
Oh, it's valuable to me. Or her. It's
you can call for. You can call for Cordelia to roll a persuasion check if that's how you want to get yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. He's like, I will say he is drunk. He is starting to feel a little drunk. So.
Well, did you want Cordelia to roll a persuasion check then?
Give me a second then.
All right. Yeah.
I am looking for information. I want to explain it to you, but it's very powerful, but not monetarily valuable. It's like... Go ahead.
Are you looking to raise Tiamat again? And she'll look at him like this.
Fuck that bitch. I know that bitch. She's a cat lady. Fuck her.
Cats can be nice.
Not hers.
But why should I trust you? You were on a boat with people who had frozen, petrified people on it.
And I also saved
you. You don't know that for sure.
And I also saved you from getting caught on said boat with petrified people.
True. But why do you want to help? And I don't know what you're looking for. So I don't know, A, if I can help you, and B, if I should help you, and C, if I want to help you, therefore conditionally of A and B.
So, real quick, just speaking as me, just to preface this is going to be a lot of minor illusion to explain what's going on that he's going to use. So, just to preface this. He's like, okay, so, long story short, and you see like another head like sprout out of his, and both of them talk. There's two of us in here. I don't know how that happened. And then they kind of meld together. But now we're stuck. And I need to not be this.
Uh-huh.
And so I need information that you can't sell and some may not deem valuable, but I need it. And he starts seething a little bit.
I need it.
Well, how did you get stuck together in the first place? Is it a punishment?
I mean, sort of.
By whom?
My hubris. Look, I looked in a book I shouldn't have looked, and now I'm fucked.
Want to see?
You want to see the book? I have it with me.
I don't
And then
think
he
I want to
pulls
get.
out- he
I
pulls
don't
out
think
a
I
pen.
want to get fused either.
I got it came with a pen.
How convenient for evil forces.
He's just writing in the air, or like he's just drawing stick people in the air. Yeah, but look, it could do this too.
Yeah, you see, you've seen him do this a few times before, but you're kind of, I think this is the first time you're like full on, like looking properly. But, yeah, no, he's just writing in the air, and like the ink's just hanging in the air.
Interesting.
It's pretty and iridescent.
Well, I like iridescence.
Yes. And then he shows you some very complicated symbol number stuff. And he's like, and what I need looks like this. So now, I need to see your books, please.
Listen, buddy, you can get copies at the other library. Now, you may sit here and flip through these right now under my supervision, but these are my copies. I don't want to pay a fee for them going missing.
He does look over at the invisible camera like Jim Halpert and just stares. All right. Okay. I will say, as soon as you let him see the books, he will read very hastily and then almost like sniff the books and kind of like inspect them all over.
Is there what particular information are you looking for here?
He is looking for the voice in his head is telling him I'm looking for this particular set of, we would call them equations, but spells. And voice in his head believes this could be how we are no longer in this situation. Doesn't explain much else.
Yeah.
Point is,
he's
looking for these things. Maybe they're hidden. He's kind of trying to see if he can maybe see it.
I'm gonna say roll an investigation check, and then we're gonna end here for now.
Okay.
I will get back to you with the results. I mean, you say what you get for the investigation check, but I will get back to you on the result of that. If you can send that in the general channel.
I will. It's a bad roll.
Ooh. What was the total?
I got a 12.
All right.
But I'll put it in the channel either way.
Yeah. I think I'll just give the result with that because you don't get a ton of information. I'm gonna say you're scanning through this really quickly. With a 12, I'll say you do see, like, you flip through this and kind of like sniff it and kind of go move on to the next one because there's multiple volumes of this journal because it's recounting various events over a couple of years. There's not really much of a description of like what this exactly is, but you do see sketch of a mural in the third book depicting 3 dragons. One that is very clearly Tiamat. One that seems to be the form of Bahamut. And one that's a little less familiar to others.
And you will see Prisma slowly put the book down. I need to find those fucking dragons.
Well, I think cultists want to as well. And then if we gotta find cultists, we do too. So I guess it all revolves around dragons.
And the
I guess
gold,
that's-
it's the dragon gold dragon.
She looks to the screen like in the office, and she's just like, I guess that's why they call it Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Oh man.
No, you don't do fourth wall. That stay in your lane.
Just continue staring at the camera.
He is very excited, giddy, if you will. He's like, I need to find them. And you just hear him clipping his teeth. Just.
All right. Yeah, I will say that this one, part of why it seems like this might have not been, like, this seems like this third figure is a bit more subdued at the bottom. The other two are a bit more prominent in the piece, but this third one is at sort of the bottom, sort of shunted out of focus to a certain degree.
Very nice. I will ask further next time on Waterdeep.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Heist.
On Waterdeep, Dragon Heist.
Good fun. Yeah, it seems like we will continue with more drama next time. And I will pick up a bit more with you two, Elthronis and Celia, with more gambling.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
'cause I got a
furthering
few more
plot,
rounds.
do you have these two people over here just being
I'm
degenerates?
really just looking forward to Adronis going to arm wrestle that woman, that Minotaur.
I mean,
She's
like
going to use him as her snoo toy. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not gonna
Athronus
lose.
is a pretty large guy, also a barbarian.
Yeah.
Also-
I'm sorry. I'm talking about Prisma. My bad.
Admittedly, neither of the two of you that went in to arm wrestle her, strength builds. You didn't have a large reduce, which definitely helped. But
That would have been funny to use it on, like, because both you and Cordelia, it would have been hilarious if that she guys used for both.
All right, tap in. She enlarges.
Yep.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I mean, that would
But
still
the weirdest thing is, when she enlarges, her personality also changes.
She's even nicer. Oh shit!
She's even
Wow.
nicer. I heard a meow there, an actual cat meow, not your.
Oh,
meow. I mean, I heard that.
Yeah, that's Franny being an absolute baby, so I probably won't get any sleep again tonight. Ugh.
Sounds about right for cats.
I would like to end the session by saying, or at least from my part, because I do have to step out here to take the doggo out. I can't wait to use enlarge on Cordelia, because at one point we're gonna be like, man, I really wish we had a cannonball, and then we're all gonna look at Cordelia's rifle, and then back at Prisma, like, because everything that you're holding as a person also grows with you. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right, we need a cannon,
It is-
but like a long one.
It is admittedly a little disappointing how it works mechanically because it's only like a D4 of extra damage. So I might
still,
look into
it's
seeing if there's alternative rulings to make it more climactic.
Well, that's the thing.
But the
Like,
spectacle.
if she gets bigger and then she just picks up a cannon like it's a pistol, or like it's a shoulder-mounted like shotgun.
Well, I would just say if just throwing out suggestions, if you didn't want to mess with the mechanics too much, you could keep the D4, but you can add something like momentum, so it keeps going and pushes things past it, or pushes things across from it, whatever. But yeah,
Maybe
I got to step out. So I got to take out
Looking
the
down.
doggo.
options with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
See what might work.
So,
Yeah.
can't wait to do more gambling. We're gonna lose it all.
I mean, I almost did.
I like how you're excited to lose.
I'm really.
I am excited to gamble.
I wasn't expecting you to go for the full 20 gold there.
Hey, well, we only bet 10 gold.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, but he lost. He bet.
Oh,
Charisma
Prisma,
bet
yeah.
20 gold.
I know I did bet 20 gold, but you know.
Also, Athronis,
Yeah.
you can't just throw down 50 gold all at once. You gotta reel them in. Slowly build them up so that they're putting down big money.
Oh,
also
I was
assuming
gonna
that
say I
they
reeled them
have-
in when I grew huge. Not huge. The huge is a different size, but large. That's how I reel them in.
Nah,
You're
I
also
threw that money so they knew I had something to play with, and then that's when you start doing the other. Luckily, I had someone to do it for me.
you're also assuming that they all have 50 gold.
I wouldn't.
Oh
Alright.
god,
I
you're gonna rob
couldn't
these
exactly
guys blind.
say.
Oh
Well, here's
my
the thing.
god.
I could. There's more than one type of payment. There's information. There's items. There's favors owed.
I could start betting with other things.
Exactly.
I will not
Just
be
so
a
you know,
prostitute
unless you
again.
stop him, again, unless you stop him, Orthonis is going to bet all of his winnings with the Minotaurs. That'll be his
Fine.
reason.
I never stop with Ronis. I 100% enable him.
Celia's enabler. You heard it here first, folks.
100%.
Like a shittier Bonnie and Clyde.
Listen, this is one reason why she fell in love with Athronis, because he does.
Because they're
this
shittier
stupid
Bonnie and
shit.
Clyde.
It's so funny. It's so
They
funny to
have
watch.
A very
She
entertaining
loves his
dynamic.
free spirit.
And they're
And he
somehow
loves
not
that
dead
she's a
yet.
breathing woman that'll talk to him.
So there's that.
And
Yeah.
And more.
A few other things, though.
Yeah, I will admit, I played through Star Wars Outlaws, and I did love the Sabacc minigame that they have in there.